Do I eat soy as a healthy vegan? That's more of a complex question. Hey y'all, it's Genesis and this video is on soy. Is it good for you? Is it healthy? What's the verdict? What is the truth of this whole debate? I have been a vegan for 8 years, 9 years actually, and I've been on both spectrums of the scale of being a junk food vegan. I had bad skin problems, I was heavier, not like super heavy, but I was a little thicker. I wasn't really eating that healthy. I just had a lot of skin issues mostly, and then I've been on the other spectrum where I have been like on point, alkaline diet, super healthy, everything just clean. And there's this whole debate on soy, so I had to do my own research on this because there's just a lot of back and forth. Just for my own sense of peace, I really wanted to find out, is it good or is it bad? What is it? Is it okay to eat or not? So I'm going to touch on every single one of these points on why people say it's bad. I have a way to rebuttal them, but also not even okay, look, I don't know anything. Let me just put this out there. I am just a girl, a vegan girl that has been doing my research on my foods. So I'm not a health professional or anything at all. I realize that it's very easy to fall into the junk food vegan lifestyle just because Trader Joe's. That's all I need to say. The frozen section, it's just so easy to go to a vegan fast food place now. Like if you live in a larger city like me, there's a lot of options for us and a lot of it is not so healthy. So you just get into this ease of wanting everything fast and easy. And even though you're vegan or plant-based, you can still fall into the junk food vegan. Most of the products are going to be made from soy, and most of those products are going to be heavily processed. Is it really healthy if you're still vegan but you're eating a bunch of heavily processed soy products? Probably not. So I've been there, I've been on that end of the spectrum. So yes, soy can be heavily processed, but not all soy products are. So if you're gonna go for soy products, don't go for the soy isolates because those are heavily processed. Don't go for the textured vegetable proteins because those are going to be heavily processed also. And obviously all the junk food, frozen foods, soy milkshake, soy ice cream, like all of those things, like yes, those are going to be heavily processed. But instead, tofu, tempeh, those are healthier choices as far as if we're gonna go for tofu. On one end of the spectrum, people are saying that it is really good for you. It's a good source of plant-based protein. It mimics animal protein. It has these amino acids. It fights cancer, breast cancer and prostate cancer. And then there's the other side. So it does have phytoestrogens in it. Some people say that it's not the same. It doesn't work the same way as regular estrogen. And then I found out that it can mimic the hormone estrogen when consumed in large portions. So as far as the phytoestrogen, they're afraid that it's going to disrupt their hormones in men or breast cancer in women. Most of the research that I've seen says that this would only affect your hormones if you eat a large amount of soy. So you want to do it in moderation. You don't want to eat it all the time, just a few times. You don't want to make it like the main source of your protein intake because that's not good for you. Yes, a lot of the soybeans are genetically modified and genetically engineered. If you eat too many GMOs, it can cause potential bad health impacts on your body. GMOs are not good to eat. I definitely do my best to stay away from GMO products. So you can go around this by going for non-GMO soy products or organic soy products, because if it's organic, that means it's not allowed to be GMO. So I didn't know that before actually, so I thought that if it was organic, like it could still be GMO, but no, if you're gonna go for tofu or any soy products, make sure it's certified organic. It also has phytates in it. So phytates are found naturally in many plant foods, and they actually like to bind on minerals like iron, calcium, zinc. It kind of disrupts the absorption. This is actually why a lot of people say that, oh, they became vegetarian and then they became anemic. Maybe it's because they were eating too many soy products, so they weren't able to absorb the minerals their body needed. When you get those people saying that I became vegan and vegetarian vegetarian, and then I was so pale, like I was anemic. Being vegan or vegetarian is bad, and that's why it's really important to, if you're going to be vegan, you have to eat a wide variety of whole foods and not just go with the regular processed soy products, like, because then yeah, you will get sick and yeah, you will become anemic. The phytates are actually lower in soy products that are fermented. Products like tempeh and miso, those are the 2 fermented soy products. So that is a good opt to go for if you're gonna have a protein-based meal. Things like regular tofu are not going to be fermented, so those are going to have a higher phytate content and probably will affect iron absorption in your body. So definitely tempeh can increase the bioavailability of iron uptake in your body. So people on both ends do have a reason to debate back and forth because it's such a controversial food, and it sucks because it's such an easy way to get your protein in, and it's just so readily available everywhere. It's high in protein, it's at every grocery store, it's in every processed vegan food as well. So like, it sucks. Like, yeah, I wish it wasn't so controversial. I wish it was like kale, like you can eat it as much as you want. So the verdict on me, I actually do eat tofu, although I try to avoid eating too much of it. So if I do eat tofu, it's gonna be like tempeh. I do buy like regular blocks of tofu sometimes, but I am more leaning towards tempeh now and just making my meals based off of like tempeh recipes. You prepare it the same way pretty much. I like tempeh a little bit more anyways because I feel like it gives it more of a chickeny texture, and then tofu has just always been a little too soft for me, but a lot of people don't like the flavor. If you prepare it with your seasonings and your sauces, it is bomb. So yeah, even if I eat that, it's only gonna be like 1 or 2 soy-based meals a week, unless I'm like going out and that's the only thing available. One thing you can also do if you're worried about the iron uptake in your body because of soy, you can add more vitamin C to your diet and pair it when you eat the tofu, because that's going to increase the absorption of non-heme iron, which is the iron found in plant-based sources in your body. So eating citrus fruits along with your tofu, bell peppers, Brussels sprouts, tomatoes, greens, these would be really good to pair when you're eating tofu. And also just eat extra iron in general. A lot of greens are very rich in iron, so if you eat more salads, or I haven't been eating salads lately just because they're really crunchy and my braces just got tightened, so I actually just have green juices, and that's been really doing it for me. I feel like as far as my vitamins and mineral and all of that good stuff intake, I just have a green juice. I put a bunch of every type of green in it and juice it up and drink it in the morning, so I have that very often throughout the week. So that's a good way of getting your iron in as well. So yeah, that was my video on soy, and I hope you guys learned something from it, and if you have any other thoughts or opinions about it, put them in my comments. I'm definitely open to this whole debate, and like science, we're always learning, growing. There's new discoveries made all the time, so that's my take on it now, but you never know, it could change. But yeah, you guys, hope you enjoyed it. Stay healthy. Much love. Bye.